you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Bulldog here. Today we're going to talk about something that was a little bit of source of controversy on my last live stream, and that is the Ask Flavius tool. I went up against the tool's creator, and a lot of people in chat were accusing him of being a cheater. And I don't know if maybe people just don't understand exactly what this does, or maybe they do understand, they still feel like it's cheating, because I did a video not too long ago about a cheating tool that was a legit cheating tool that will show you what your opponents were actually playing, show you their hand, and that was definitely cheating. The game has fixed that. That no longer exists, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. This is not quite the same thing. So I'm going to talk about what it is, how it can help you win battles, how you can get access to it, and then we're going to go back and talk about why I don't think this is cheating, and kind of talk about that discussion a little bit. But we've got to explain what it is first. And I guess before I explain what it is, how do you get access to it? Because that's going to be a very common question. To get access to it, you need to subscribe to Nardian's Twitch. This is something that he puts out and makes available to all of his Twitch subscribers. So I'll have that link down in the description. Make sure you go check on that. Check out his channel. He's another Splinterlands streamer. So even if you don't want access to the tool, go give him a follow on Twitch. Absolutely. And I know a lot of you out there have free Twitch subs. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you get a free Twitch sub, and hopefully none of you have those available because you've all given them to me, right? But those of you who have not, if you want free access to the tool, if you're an Amazon Prime member, go to his Twitch and you can sub for free. You can check it out. It'll get you access. You can look at what it is, see if you like it or not. And you can go from there. So that's how you get access to it. But what is it? What are we getting access to? This right here, it is a database of battles. That's all it is. He has built up his own database of battle. He doesn't use the Splinterlands server. It doesn't ping the server every single time. That's probably not the right terminology. I'm not a tech guy. But he's building up his own database, and you can just search for different battles. Use different rule sets, different mana caps, different splinters to search through the database and kind of see how different teams have done with that rule set. So like I've got one kind of populated here. I just kind of randomly chose some rules. I chose heavy hitters and holy protection, put in a 35-point mana cap. I didn't exclude any splinters. So you can just type in whatever you want. I set Diamond League. You can do silver or gold as well. And then it searches down here. And it'll tell you some basic stats, like this shows that black has been the most effective. When it says cumulative mana cap, that means, so what did I set, 35? At 35 and below, black has won 1.27 times for every one loss, so it has the best win-loss ratio. Point mana cap means at exactly that mana cap, which we had no battles at exactly that mana cap and that rule set, so that's why that shows 0. But we've got quite a few battles up to 35, and it makes sense actually that black does the best because they've got quite a few stuns, right? So having that heavy hitters where you do extra damage to a stun character, that makes sense. You guys have seen me run Lord of Darkness. I love my Lord of Darkness. He's got a stun up there, and there are some others as well. And it's just going to show you a bunch of battles. So right now it's sort by showing wins first, and then by mana cap. So it'll be the closest mana cap up to 35. You can just kind of come down here and you can actually, if you click on this link over here, it'll show you the full battle. You can expand this right here to see what they played. You could, like this one, I mentioned black, but this one was Valnamore. This was a water team, and you can see exactly what he played, and you can just kind of come down and see what teams you want. If you decided, okay, I see that black has the best win rate, so let's definitely use black. You can come up here and sort by summoner. I believe you can actually, if I spell it, yeah, you can choose black as the summoner, so it'll choose all of those summoners. Let's get out of there real quick, and then we can come here and we can come down and search again, and it should reset it so it'll just show you those who use the black summoner if you decided that was the way you want to go. So now you can filter further, and you can do again, there are different filters up there. You can exclude splinters, you can search by certain owners. But okay, now we've got everybody that's used a black team and has gotten wins here. So you can kind of expand this again and see what you want, and just look at different teams and kind of get an idea of what other people have played and how they have, what teams they have used to win with this rule set. And you can click on the battles to kind of look at things, or you can just kind of scroll through and get some quick information about what teams are using. And it's very, very helpful. And what he actually does on his stream, he shows you guys how to use this. If you want to see it in like live in battle, go to his Twitch and you can look through some of his past streams and see how he'll pull out. What he'll do is he will go into his battle, see what the rule sets are, come over here, type them in, sort, and then just kind of go through them and help get an idea of what he wants to play. And that's why some people will kind of look at this and say this is cheating, because he's using a bot to help. Like, you can literally just copy over the team and a bot can basically choose your team. And it doesn't really work that way. First off, you have a time limit when you're doing battles, right? So yes, you can go through and sort all this. It takes a little bit of time. You don't have a lot of time. There's a lot of information here, and you have to go through and make human decisions on which ones you like. And a lot of times these battles are not the exact same thing, and they're going to be against different opponents with different cards. So, and you still have to go through and make decisions about what you like and what you want to put in there. So yes, you're looking at past data, and it floods you with a lot of data, and you can use that data to make decisions. I am a data guy. I love having data and love having all of this to kind of help make decisions, but it's still tough to actually go use this and then put it into battle. So, and it's not, but it's also just, okay, even if he was literally just copying the top team every single time, it's still not cheating. That's what bots do. That's what a bot is. And there are bots in this game. We've talked about it before. Bots can go out and can play this game. And guess what? Bots are usually less effective than humans, right? Most of you are going to win more times against bots than you will against other human players. There are some very good bots out there, but bots in general are not typically as good as your human players. So even if he's acting like a bot, that's not cheating. That's kind of hindering himself. If you want to actually go out and improve, you have to use this information, use what a bot would see, and make adjustments on it, and to pull out what you actually want, what you want to play. So, and it doesn't have to be necessarily used live in battle either. My computer's just too slow to operate, and I'm too slow making decisions. If you guys have seen my live streams, I take the timer down to 0 most of the time without putting in data here, right? If I go in and put in data, that's taking too much time for me. I'm too slow as it is. So I personally don't use this in battle, but what I do like to use it in is just like building my roster and looking at things. And so maybe I'll get to a battle and I'll just be stumped, and like I'll throw out a team, but it's like, wow, I don't really like what I just played, and I'm not really sure what I should have played differently. So I can come in here and I can plug these numbers in and get some ideas of, okay, these are how some of the top performing teams with this rule set, and look at it and think, oh yeah, okay, maybe that kind of gives me some ideas and maybe some more things I can do. Or, wow, that is a pretty good team, but I don't have that character. I didn't think about that because I don't have that monster. Maybe I should go look and see if I should buy that monster so that I can play with it and I can have a better option next time this comes up, or another comes up. I've actually used this tool for helping me make videos. Or for example, like if I'm trying to show off a certain character, a certain monster, and a certain rule set or whatever it is, when I'm doing my rule set guides or things like that, if I'm trying to look for some battles or just looking for maybe some, I know a lot of times I'll know tips that I want to tell you guys, but I don't know everything. I'm definitely not the best in the game. I know a lot. I can help teach a lot, but there are a lot of people that know some strategies that I don't know. I can come in here and kind of search for some things and look at what other people are doing and think, oh yeah, I should probably mention that strategy as well. Or maybe, yeah, I knew about that, but I forgot about it when I was kind of making my list of things. And you can kind of help look at what some good strategies are. And obviously a lot of you aren't using it to make videos, but you can still look at it to see what other strategies people are using against different teams. You can be prepared to run that on your own. So I'm a data guy. I really love all of this data and having access to this, I do sub to him myself, so that obviously you guys can see I ran an example right there. I'm not gonna run a ton of them because, like I said, my computer is just not fast enough to be able to go through 5, 6, 7 examples. If you want to see that, go to his Twitch and just watch. You can watch him as replays, or you can catch him live. It is a great example. So no, I do not think that this is cheating. This is just utilizing information that is available to anyone, and it's for past battles. Yes, the last cheating tool we showed was also just using information that was at the time available to everybody, but that was clearly beyond what was intended, and that was why the Splinterlands team shut that down, because you were looking at what the opponent was actually playing. This is looking at past data. It's looking at things that have already happened to help you make decisions about what you want to play next. This is not something that to me, there's no doubt in my mind this is not anything even on the edge of cheating. So I highly recommend using tools like this. I say like this, there's not really a lot of things out. He's got his own database. I know there are some bots that can use this type of thing, but this is the only database like this that I know that actually presents it for humans to look at and be able to analyze themselves and process things like that. So I think is really, really cool. And again, I recommend going over and subbing to his Twitch, so that, because there's a lot of server costs with this, guys. He has a total of almost 300,000 battles in his database. So he's got to keep that database, and then every time a query is run, it's got to search through that database. There are some substantial server costs for running this. So this is why he only makes it available to those who are subbing to him. And I'm pretty sure he's operating at a loss right now. He's doing this for the community, and it's amazing. It's great to see people like this putting new tools out, developing new tools for the community. So I hope you guys can go take advantage of it, and I hope he's able to get a lot more subscribers, so maybe he can actually go out and I'd like to see people that are putting tools out like this actually make a profit for their time, because it's well deserved. So that's one reason that I'm making this video and kind of promoting it. Because even if it costs me some of my Twitch subs, even if some of you go use your Twitch Prime sub on somebody else, I can live with that. I think he's earned it. I think he deserves it. So I hope you guys go check him out. So thank you guys a lot. And if you got any questions, just feel free to ask. I will also link his Discord server as well, so you can go ask him directly. That is probably the best way to go ask Nardian, go ask Mumpoles. They do their stream on Twitch. And go ask them directly in their Discord. That's going to be the best way to get answers. So I'll link that down as well. Thank you guys a ton. I will be seeing you around. I'll be seeing you in just a few minutes for my live stream for anybody who's watching this right away. Thanks a lot.